GA's fight against landing fees. A hard push by at least one company to institute landing fees at GA airports across America is deservedly earning the enmity of flyers everywhere, and some of the inside details are truly questionable.
So in Kissimmee, we recently passed landing fees. They're actually probably one of the most aggressive around, particularly on light GA. And it feels like the push is to get GA out. But yeah, so in Kissimmee, they've implemented landing fees. It's $3 for every 1,000 pounds max. They are also charging for touch and goes, and they're generous enough to let aircraft below 5,000 pounds have at least one landing per day free. That was the one give that they gave us, I guess. Unfortunately, there have been some reports too that the measurement tools that they're using for this are not always accurate, so there can be inaccuracies and people may get bills for missed approaches or go-arounds, and there's been more than one occurrence of that being reported. So that was how it kind of started in Kissimmee, and I became part of a group that was attending the public meetings with the city government and all, to find out they're using a third-party company called Vector, and what Vector does is it uses your ADS-B data, which was meant for safety, to monitor your traffic in and out of airports.
And also promise not to be utilized for tax collection or other fee-based services.
Correct, and here we are. And it just gets, every time you start digging deeper, it just gets worse and worse.
So what can we do?
Okay, so what we can do, there's a few things. As you're aware, we have a Facebook group running. It's called ADS-B Tracked Billing Has Begun. It's a good place to start. We have right now about 2,100 pilots in there that are all voicing the concern. If you go in there, there's a featured tab where you can get a list, at least as of January, of known airports that Vector is using. So it's a good place to start. We also have started another website that we're using to keep things up to date. It's called StopADSBAbuse.com. And then lastly, we have a petition going with the FAA. Trying to remember the exact words, but if you go to change.org, it is calling on the FAA to halt the use of ADS-B for billing. And if you could go there and add your signature, that would be huge, because we want to take this petition. I'd love to see 5,000 plus signatures on this to go to the FAA and say, everything that AOPA said, that's on the lobbyist side. Now here's the voice of the pilots. We need you to act.